I'm Lady Charmaine, and my guest today is the host of the longest-running gospel television show airing on BET. He has set the stage for many of our top gospel artists to date, and he's here today to talk about the biggest night in gospel music, the 29th Annual Stellar Awards. Help me welcome back to the show, Dr. Bobby Jones. How you doing, Doctor?
Lady Charmaine, thank you so much. Everything's good, and we're getting ready for what?
The Stellar Awards.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Dr. Jones, we know that the Stellar Awards is right up your alley because if anybody knows gospel music, we know that you know gospel music. So for you, how important is this gospel show or this award show is to our genre of music?
Well, it's the only one at this level. There are other gospel award shows around the country in regional situations, but this is the only national one that we have, and I think it's important that our people be recognized for the outstanding services that the people who vote for them think that they gave, you know? And so as long as we get, and then they get to see each other, get to do a performance before a large audience and get broadcast all over the world. So this is great.
And, you know, as they say, it's like a big family reunion, the Stellar Awards, because if you haven't seen some of your friends throughout the years, at least this is the time that everyone gets a chance to get together because there's so many activities that take place, not just the award show, but other activities as well. Plus, we got some great hosts this year. We've had some great hosts over the past years, from Dorinda Clark Cole to Marvin Sapp, Kirk Franklin, and Mary Mary. But this year, who are our co-hosts this year?
How about that? Mr. Sherry Shepherd and Ricky Smiley, both of them are not gospel folk, but it's good to bring them in. He's always, our producer, Don Jackson's always wanted to share with the rest of the music world, and I don't see anything wrong with that. I think it's great. Both of those are good. Well, I would say that Ricky Smiley has done a lot of work in the gospel field, and he is so funny. They're going to love him. And Sherry.
Yeah. And for those who are listening, if you want to make sure you check out the award show, we want to make sure you tune in on January the 18th. It's going to be airing on the Up Television Network. Check your local listings for the times. It's going to be live and also airing in 150 stations in over 125 markets. So we want to make sure you check that out as well. And then we also want to give people an opportunity to go and check out the show. Dr. Bobby Jones, do you have the information where people can go and purchase tickets if they're in Nashville?
Yeah, they can go to Ticketmasters at ticketmasters.com or www.thestellawawards.com. And they can get tickets from either of those.
And what are you going to be doing at the awards this year?
Oh, I don't ever do anything but introduce my awardee, should I say. This year it's Pastor Mayfield Wood.
Yes.
I think it's long overdue. When I was just getting into the field, this guy was at the top of the line. You know, everybody wanted to hear Mayfield Woods play the organ, you know?
And so he's going to be receiving your awards. Can you tell us about the other nominees?
Some of the other awards for special awards that's going to be given?
Correct.
Yeah. Hezekiah Walker is going to get the most notable, the Lifetime Achievement Award, and the most notable Lifetime Achievement Award, and then the most notable achievement award go to Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. And then and I've mentioned my Legends Award go to Mayfield Woods. I must tell you about Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. She is the one that was able to get Congress to pass a national month for celebrating gospel music there in Washington, D.C. So she's quite an advocate for the support of gospel music, and I was able to get the Legends Award along with Mrs. Obama and Miss, I can't think of the other lady's name, the one that has all the radios, Miss Kathy Hughes. The three of us received the first of that series, and she presents the show every year in Washington, D.C. in September. So those are the recipients of the special awards. Again, that's Hezekiah Walker, Pastor Mayfield Woods, and Congresswoman Sheila from Texas.
So thank you so much for sharing that history with Sheila Jackson Lee. Now, the Stellars is known for great performances. Can you share with us some of the performers this year?
Oh, man. All of those people that are coming in to be on this show, Wow. Hezekiah Walker, Donald Lawrence, Shirley Caesar, Erica Campbell, Anthony Brown in group therapy, Isaac Careed, Jonathan McReynolds, and Tasha Cobbs. And Tasha Cobbs cleaned up this year, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
You never know who's going to come forth, but it's done through people voting on them, from what I understand, and I guess as well as the number of units that they're able to sell. And Tasha Cobbs really hit it big. But
she did.
And it looks like that's going to be out of sight. Yeah. I got it all right here.
So for the Stellar Awards, for all of you that are listening right now, and if you want to follow the Stellar Awards and get all of the up-to-date information, we want to make sure that you go onto Facebook at the Stellar Awards, or follow us on Twitter at the Stellar Awards. So it's Facebook Stellar Awards, and then on Twitter at the Stellar. So I want to make sure I have all of those correctly. Dr. Bobby Jones, if anybody want to follow you, are you on Facebook or Twitter?
Yeah, I'm on the Facebook. I don't ever use it, but I'm on there. I have somebody else to take care of this for me. Hey, by the way, are you walking the red carpet this year?
I am not. I'm actually expecting a baby, so I'm going to be having a baby shower on that day.
Oh, really? A baby shower?
Yeah. Yes. I'm expecting.
And you're having a shower. Well, listen, I'll walk it for you.
Okay, thank you. Because, I love interviewing you.
Nashville is going to be well represented there, so I'll take over for you.
Thank you. God bless you. And I'm going to catch you next year, though. I will definitely be there next year. Oh, who knows? I maybe even be at the Celebration of the Gospel, so hopefully I see you there, too. But Dr. Jones, it's always a pleasure talking to you, and it's always a pleasure having you on the show. And I know it's going to be a great show. And I just want to remind everyone again to make sure that you tune in on Saturday, January the 18th. It's going to be on the Up Television Network. It's going to be airing live at 5 p.m. in Nashville. If you're on the West Coast, it's going to be 3 p.m. for you. And those on the East Coast, it's going to be 6 p.m. for you. So make sure you tune in. If you can't, DVR it, because it's going to be a great show.
Well, I love the way you talk. I like the way you handle the music, and I love the way you interview me. And this is the second time talking to you in recent times,
I know, and thank you so much for coming back. I always got to have you back on the show.
All right, then. So we'll have a good time.
You too, Dr. Jones.
And